Hello, YouTube family members. Welcome back again to my YouTube channel. My name is Naomi Hosea, and I'm super excited to see you all today. I am super excited to be filming this video, honestly. I feel like it's been a while. I did a sit down video, and I needed to do this so that I can interact with you guys and share what has been going on. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, I forgot to mention I am a Nigerian and I'm currently working as an ALT here in Japan. So if you're looking forward to seeing everything that I'll be sharing from my experience living as a Nigerian in Japan, please look out for those videos. I'll be sharing my experience, my journey, my ups and my downs, and yeah, everything in between. I hope that you enjoy this new phase of mine. Okay, so please, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section. I'll be there reading them, okay, and also replying. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into today's video. Today I'll be talking about the reasons why I came to Japan. I know some of you would have a lot of questions in mind as to why my family is not here. Why did I choose Japan over the UK? Why did I? So many questions. But for today, I'm just going to talk about why I chose Japan. Why did I choose to come to Japan? I know in my previous video, I had mentioned that one of the countries that I had in mind was the UK. Okay, but when the job when I started doing my research about other countries to look out to start applying for jobs, I stumbled upon a YouTube video by a Nigerian who is also a YouTuber. She's on TikTok, but Dio had invited her to her YouTube channel, and that was how I was able to find her. Her name is Prosper. Prosper, I want to use this opportunity to appreciate you for sharing those information on that channel that particular day, because yes, it led me to where I am today. Even though it took a couple of years, about 2 years down the line to be here. Why did I choose to come to Japan? Like I said in my previous video, right? I had no intention of traveling out of Nigeria because I am a patriotic Nigerian. I love my country, I love my people, I love my family, I love my job over there. I love everything about Nigeria. Even though we have some um downsides, but Nigeria will always be our home, right? But I wanted to explore and learn from other cultures, if you get what I wanted to challenge myself to see different aspects of teaching in another country versus teaching in Nigeria. I wanted to learn new skills. I wanted to see how people relate with other people in another country. So those are basically the few things that I had in mind that made me want to come to Japan. Okay, aside from the fact that Japan is a very safe country, the culture, I mean the culture, the respect is very high for me, because if I want to raise my child, you all know I have a daughter, right? And I like to raise my child in such kind of environments where the respect is paramount, is top notch. The culture, the upbringing that my child will get to, also the fact that they teach independence. Like when I went to the school where I teach, I mean, it's not just a particular school, but the whole schools that I am teaching, I'm actually teaching about four schools. The four schools that I'm teaching, the students over there are very respectful, very independent. I mean, you can imagine how young these children are, but they are very conscious. They know what they are supposed to do at a particular point in time. You don't have to always repeat. I mean, I don't know how it's done, but that is basically what I have. Within just few days, I have been here. So I think those are the things that lured me to coming to Japan, aside from the fact that I got an opportunity to come here to teach as an English teacher. You all know I studied English education as a bachelor's degree. I felt it was a good start for me to come in and work, not as a student. Okay, there are opportunities currently. There is an opportunity for MEXT scholarship. If you're interested, please go to the embassy in Abuja and get more information, or go to their website. I'm sorry I'm putting that this here, but I know it's currently ongoing and the deadline is very close. So please go to their website. If I don't forget, I will link the website on this video so you can quickly go there and check if you are eligible. You can then apply. It's a scholarship, it's free. All that, okay, this opportunity will definitely come with its own challenges, but I am trusting and hoping that God will help me to overcome these challenges as they come by the grace of God. You may ask, how is my family coping? I'm hoping that myself and my husband will be able to do a live video to share how we have been coping this period where we have been away. And I know some of you may also ask, how about my daughter? My daughter is doing well by the grace of God. I have always been keeping in touch with them. She's currently with my mom, and so they shuffle between my mom and my husband. Okay, so she would not feel so much of my absence. I try to always have an interaction with her, play with her, have fun, and all of that. It's a bit challenging, initially for the I think it was the second day. I was trying to like talk with her like the normal way I usually do, but she was a bit reluctant. She was running away. Like when you take the phone to her, she wouldn't want to say anything. She would just put her face out like for her mind to say, "I'm angry with you. Why would you leave me?" Something of that nature. Like, you left me behind. I'm not happy with you. Something of that nature. Yeah. But she's coming around, and I'm trusting that God will help us in this season to navigate. And I'm really praying to God that they get to join me soon, so that this distance will not be for long. By God's grace, amen. How was I able to get the job to come to Japan? I would be doing a more detailed video of how I was able to get a job here in Japan, but I'm just going to give you like a short overview. I applied to a dispatch company here in Japan, and I got an invite for an interview. And after the interview, it was just like a short interview just to get to know the company, get to know me as well. And then afterwards I was sent an email to do a demo lesson, to present a demo lesson, that is demonstrating how I'm supposed to teach and all of that. I did that and I sent it over. Afterwards, another interview was conducted, and after the interview, we in that interview, I also got an opportunity to also do like a interview with the Japanese one of the Japanese staff, and she interviewed me like I would have to introduce myself in Japanese. What's my name? Something of that nature. It's a short one, but they expect you to learn some basic language skills in Japanese so that you it will help you in the long run if you get to get the job. When you come over here, those things that you learned while you're doing the interview will really help you because one of the things that they have always been asking me when I go out is, oh, what's your name, where are you coming from? And then definitely you have to introduce yourself, introduce your name, tell them about yourself, where you're coming from, and greetings. Definitely. So basically those are the things that you need to do, or I did actually. So those are the things I did, and after everything, I was sent an email, and to the glory of God, I got approved, and the visa processes started. the guidance on how I'm going to apply for the visa, what was needed, the police clearance, my documents, everything submitted, and that was how my visa was approved and I came over here to Japan. So that's basically just a short this is a summary about everything, because everything, if I'm to do like a full video, I would I would put a screenshot of the website, or I'll put a video of the website where I applied, how I applied, and all of those things. So just look out for that video just in case you are interested in moving to Japan as an ALT. ALT means assistant language teacher. So if you're interested in moving to Japan as an assistant language teacher, then definitely look out for that video. It will be coming soon. Just watch out for that video. I will drop it very soon, any moment from now. Okay, so just look out for it. Has been my first impression about Japan. I remember the first time in short, the first day I landed in Japan. In short, it's like I didn't even go far. When I was in the plane, I was the only black person in the plane. Everybody was quiet. I mean, coming from Nigeria to Qatar, it was the people who I sat with were fun. We had interactions and all of that. But when I got to Qatar, from Qatar to Japan, everybody in the plane was quiet. Although I met an American who we kind of like just chit chatted here and there, but everybody was tired and just wanted to sleep, and just how stressful the flight can be. So, but when I landed Japan, when I got to Nagoya, um, it was it was actually raining that particular day, and the bus driver was kind enough to carry my luggage to the taxi that he had called for me, because I didn't know how I was going to communicate or how I was going to get a taxi and all of those things. And it was night. So I got there around, I think, past 11 p.m. or thereabouts. So on my way coming, I had booked a hotel, and I informed them I will be coming late. So when I was in that situation, I was thinking, how am I going to communicate with the bus driver that I need to get to this location, or the taxi driver that I need to get to this location? Thank God for translation apps. That really helped me a lot, but it wasn't so convenient for me. So what I did was to first of all talk in English, and then use my hands to like just describe what I'm talking about, and also write the name of or on my Google map, and put the name of the location I'm going to, so that it would, because it does write it in Japanese, so they get to know where I'm going to. So that was what was really that was what that was the first that was the first thing issue I had. And the first impression I had was the fact that people were kind. People were kind. Yes, they were quiet at first. Like, I mean, if you don't go to approach them, they wouldn't say anything to you. But when you go ahead and approach them, they are very kind. They are very helpful, and yeah, very kind. I mean, coming to where I am right now, I don't want to mention the name of the place I am, but it's in Mia Prefecture. So when I came over here, I I came with a train. You have seen that video. I came with a train after my training, coming to my placement area. And I was looking for where to take the bus to my area, to the address that was given towards the train station. I don't know what happened, but the gate refused to open up. My card got stuck, and I was like, "Oh my god, what am I supposed to now do?" So one of the Japanese, the locals, approached me and told me to talk with one of the officers on the phone so that he can tell me what to do. But because I can't speak Japanese, I didn't know how to do that. So I was like, I was begging, and he understood what I was trying to say. So he assisted me to interact with the officer, and that was how he came out to assist me. And the man was kind enough to use his own card, and I walked past through the exit. Now, getting a taxi or a bus to my location was another problem. So I had to approach him because he wasn't far away from me. And you know what? He was kind enough, him and his family were kind enough. They took my bus, my luggage, and brought me to my apartment free of charge. Can you, eh? Free of charge, I'm telling you. And I was shocked. I said, hey, this my God, you too much. Yeah. How, like, took me to my do you know how much I would have spent if I had used a taxi? That's a lot of money, you know. So it took off that stress from me of me thinking of where to get a bus or a taxi, and they brought me to my apartment. And they were so kind enough. They were friendly. They were gisting, trying to like gist with me and all of that. It was really nice. That was really one of the best impression I had about Japan, is the fact that they are really kind. They are very respectful. They are very, the environment is very safe. I haven't, even with the encounter I had with the police, they were really kind. They were giving information, like they give you lots of information on how to go about things and all of that. So basically, it's been a good one. It's been a good experience so far, as well as my time in the schools so far. Having gone to about two schools now, the staffs, the students have been so welcoming. Honestly, the students most especially have been curious to know more about me and about Nigeria, which I find really which I find really nice, and I find it really amazing. The environment is quiet, the environment is clean and organized. Do you know that when you are to dispose of your trash, you have to like section it like diff ah see, if you buy food and you want to trash it, you have to rinse that plate before you trash it. You cannot trash it like that. Yeah. If you drink juice, if you drink juice, you don't throw the juice like that. You have to rinse it and trash. That was a shocker for me. Also, I realized that there's light, steady, steady. No, then they carry light for here. So one day I wanted, where was I even going to? And I wanted to press my clothes. So what even happened? I just jumped out of the bed and was like, hey, let me iron my clothes before they'll carry lights. Like, that Nigeria mentality was still in me, like, let me wake up and let me, before they go carry light. Like, that was when I now realized that, oh, I'm in a different country, they know they carry light for you. Oh my goodness. It was really, I was like, I have lots of culture shock, honestly, like, really. Oh my goodness. Also, when you're trying to cross the road, there is a sign that will tell you when it is red, like a sign of a person trying to cross the road. When it is red, it tells you to stop, don't cross. And when it is green, then you can cross. On the first day, when I saw people stopping, I was like, why are they stopping? That was when I now realized that there's actually a signal, and I was like, oh boy, everywhere is organized. You know, everything is well put together. That's basically what I'm trying. I would like to say thank you so much for everyone who is looking out for me, who is checking up on me, who is congratulating me, who is sending me messages. And please, if you have any questions, maybe you want me to answer a question of yours, please leave it in the comment section and I'll possibly do a video to address those questions. Okay, and like I said previously, if you're interested in maybe knowing how I was able to get a job and all of that, please leave in the comment section so that I would know that I have the number of people who are interested in getting to know how I was able to get the job and all of that, so that it can like lure me to want to even do the video. Please do not forget to like, subscribe, and share. Support me, Biko, Ejo, Abeg. I'll see you in my next video. I have a nice day. Enjoy yourself. Have fun and take care. Bye. Bye. Bye.